this the time for a beer or a wine? Old-fashioned or whiskey sour? My favorite place with my favorite people, and these are the sounds of happy hour.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Happy Hour. My name is Ryan Rosenberg, and I am one of your hosts, sitting with my three good friends here. Let's just go right down the line. Mr. Dan Lippert.
Hi.
Mrs. Talia Tabin.
Hi.
And Miss Victoria Longwell.
Hi.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back. It's the Happy Hour. Thank you, Tim Blaine, for our wonderful theme song. It just puts me in the mood every time. Mm-hmm. And we're back out in Dan's backyard on a beautiful Southern California sunny day.
It's gorgeous.
Just having a blast.
Having a blast.
We've had some treats from Dunkin' Donuts and Cafecito Organico.
That's right.
Some organic treats, some extremely non-organic
Yeah.
treats.
You know what?
And the
Tastes the same.
Oh, my God.
That
Blowing the
cookie
lid
was
off.
so good.
Wasn't that cookie good?
Really nice and doughy in the middle.
That was
Not
cute.
doughy,
So
but you know.
Vegan, gluten-free.
Really?
Yeah.
All of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, they replaced their gluten-free muffin, which was good, with a glutinous muffin, which I don't like as much. This cake.
Oh, this.
one.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know
not
what
into
your
this
preference
blueberry.
is. Yeah.
Was the gluten-free one the one that was like lemon with blueberries
Oh.
in it?
Yeah.
That muffin was so good.
They
Where
still
is
have it
it?
at we're getting right into it.
I know, this is exactly what we did last time.
They still have it at Black Elephant Coffee.
I love Black Elephant. You ever
There
had
you
the
go.
chai at Black Elephant?
I'm not a chai guy. I like chai, but it's not my go-to.
You know we could go there.
I love it.
Well, the news is huge. Talia has a new hat that she's not allergic to.
That's huge news.
Huge
I don't know if
news.
everyone remembers the
everybody.
video from the last one, but by
Yeah.
the end, Talia looked like Jiminy Glick from her allergic reaction to the hat.
But we're gambling today on a new one, and we're feeling good.
What, did you have an allergic reaction to your hat?
Yeah, it was making me feel. So I have a weird way of getting allergic to things. Like, okay, so
She gets really mean.
Weird.
I get like really weirdly tired. So I'm like really allergic to stargazer lilies.
Oh.
And one time in high school, somebody brought me a bouquet of them, and they opened them, and we opened them up, and we put them in like a vase, and then I laid down because I couldn't walk anymore on the ground, and I couldn't get up, like I fell asleep.
Whoa.
And then they like took the.
You shouldn't say this. What if somebody wants to kill you or something? You know?
Oh my God.
Like
I hope
it's,
nobody that pays for this podcast wants to kill Talia.
but you never know, you know.
That's true.
If
It's
this
true,
was a
you never
movie, this would
know.
be the fact at the beginning that you hear.
Yeah,
But at the
yeah.
end, when everyone's
Right.
like, "Why is Talia asleep?"
They don't really kill her. They
She's
just
a
make her lay on the
baby.
ground wherever
But
she
I
is.
also get really itchy eyes and really foggy brain and like
Ugh.
sneezy and stuff. But
What-
mostly I get really out of it and tired.
Did someone bring him to you for a date? Was it a date?
He asked me to prom.
It was your prom.
you
So he
expensive
asked you to
flowers?
prom and you fell asleep.
Sure did.
You slowly melted.
In my mind, I'm just seeing
He tried to
you
kill me.
disappear behind the kitchen island as
Yeah,
you
that is
get down on the
exactly-
ground.
That's exactly where I was.
Is that true?
At the kitchen island.
Wow.
And it's
Good
definitely
imagination, Victoria.
It's definitely about you, but I wonder how that guy was feeling when he for him, he probably had to work up a bunch of courage to ask you and everything.
No.
He was a piece of trash.
I dated this guy for a long time. He cheated on me 27 times.
Oh
he
my
was
God.
Like, he was just
This
putting
is
in
Mr.
the.
Big Millionaire.
That's right. Good memory.
This is $250 million.
He could afford those lilies, I guess.
Oh my
I know he didn't
God.
have that money.
I'm
yet,
not worried
but
about him.
Yeah, good. Me
He
either.
was
Never
just
mind.
doing a thing, probably just to like keep me
I
from
see.
being mad or
Sleepy.
something.
I was writing a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize.
You were in like a sweet high school teen.
Yeah, I figured this guy
romance.
was asking you out for the first time, not the
No,
last
yeah.
paltry excuse
Yeah.
for friendship or love.
Exactly.
What a pig.
Yeah, that's how Dan and I feel. What a pig.
What a pig.
Thanks, guys. I mean, he's doing great.
Pigs usually do.
damn.
Pigs usually do. Speaking of pigs, check out Victoria's hat. Rocking a
Oh
pink
my God.
Piggly Wiggly
Piggly
today.
Wiggly.
Our friend Zach brought this back from Alabama for me. Our
What?
friend Zach
Classic.
and Phoebe. Yep.
What was the
We were
reasoning
watching
behind
their
it?
cat.
And do you like? Have you mentioned Is that
never?
I have a Piggly Wiggly shirt that I got in Georgia just because I love the logo.
Isn't
so
it
much.
so
It's
good?
so
Yeah.
good.
They brought back a ball cap and a winter cap
That's
with the
so
Piggly Wiggly
cute.
logo on it. I thought, what
That's
a
a
fun
great gift.
Isn't
Yeah.
that a great
for
gift?
watching their cat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
How'd the cat do?
great. I love their cat.
Yeah.
Would watch again.
What a review.
5 stars. Would watch again for a gift from the South.
For a gift.
Yeah. Great.
Would you ever do a the holiday with Spruce and Howdy?
Oh my gosh, that's interesting.
They watch your cat, you watch theirs, you switch lives.
With Zach and Phoebe, maybe I would for
Wow.
a minute.
Mm.
I mean, I'd really miss Spruce, but
I mean, you'd live 5 minutes away from each
I'd
other.
be so close. We'd be on the other side of Highland Park, okay? Yeah, I probably would. Oh, Zach and Phoebe are so cool.
They're the best.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, that's a cool pair, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool pair.
That's a cool pair. Hey,
When you
shout out to
see-
Zach and Phoebe.
Hell yeah.
That's also nice too when you're just like, I like this pair. I like both of them.
Yeah.
Totally.
They're both
yeah.
great. Could be friends with either one of them.
Yeah.
That's a good point because that's not always the case.
No.
You're like, oh, I'm happy when I get this person alone
Yeah.
is sometimes the feeling.
Uh huh.
Everybody go around and say one couple where you just only like one person.
Right.
Bill and Hillary.
Oh!
Which
You
one
like
do you like?
It's gotta be
Dan
Hillary.
loves Bill. You love that.
Yeah, that's a good exercise. If you want to get rid of friends, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something I thought of? This is a change of subject, but just as far as exercises go.
What?
And I wanted to try it if
Okay.
everybody's willing to.
And this is not a scene.
It kind of will turn into
Okay,
something
great.
scenic, I think. But we'll see. We'll see how we tee it up. I was watching Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. My girlfriend Drew and I are going through all the Mission Impossibles before the new one comes out.
That's
Fun
super
thing to
fun.
do.
And I think about this a lot in movies, the filming of the chase scene reactions. Like the and the one-liners and stuff. And I it seems very difficult to do, and I wanted to see all of us do our best
Okay.
to deliver like a moment like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Where
But
it's
can
like,
you give us the
it just,
context?
like
Like, am I on the train and
maybe
somebody's...
we'll give everybody different context.
Okay,
Okay.
great. Okay, great.
I'm
nervous.
Does anyone want to start?
The one, is this what you're talking about? In Dark Knight, for example, the Batmobile flies by and blows up a bunch of cars or whatever, and then it cuts to a cop that you've never seen in the movie, and he goes, he's riding in a tank?
That's great.
Is it
Anything
something like
those, and also the ones where it's like you almost get hit, and Martin Lawrence goes like, "Where'd you learn to drive?" Like or like so you almost die, and it's the beat right after where it's like, "Woo!" Like those kind of moments that must be so, or just
Wait,
like, "Oh!" Like any of those.
Sorry, are we the stars or are we the extras?
Well, maybe we'll do different scenarios, but
Interesting.
but it's you're featured on camera
Yeah.
Right.
in a big car moment.
Okay.
That's
So
what
we're
we'll say.
hired, but we're not like in this.
You're hired. You're getting your union.
That's honestly,
Okay,
I was
that
just trying to get
helps.
to the heart of it. Am I union?
Yeah, so
Okay,
we're
great.
right now
I'll
we
work
are
for-
crossing the picket lines to do this scene. Imaginary picket lines.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, maybe we can all do one as the star and then
Okay.
one as the
Okay.
sort of guest star. Like in Speed, there's one where he gets into a guy's car to ride on the freeway, but the guy's only in the movie for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But that guy is also in the sequel. He's on vacation.
because he's so memorable.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Wow.
You know what?
It's like,
There's
well, I'm
no
gonna take this
small.
boat
There's
now.
no small
Yeah,
parts.
right.
No small
right.
parts.
Only SAG actors.
Who wants to start one?
And we'd start it by describe
We'll give whoever a scenario. I'll start
Okay.
one if anyone wants to give me a
Okay.
scenario.
Oh, okay.
Or
I don't
you-
understand the scenario just yet. So I'll start.
You start.
give me something to do.
Okay, let's see. So you've just driven down the steps like at the big stairs at, let's say, at like UCLA.
Okay.
Just, there's a bunch of stairs,
Yeah.
and in a chase you've driven down.
And what car am I in?
The newest Lexus future
okay.
model.
So it's like a good one. It's
a
not
nice
like a
car.
crappy one.
No,
or
no, no.
something.
but you're not used to driving nice cars.
Okay.
And this
okay.
time you are. So you've driven down.
Backstory.
You get to
Yeah.
the bottom, and a car flies over you and crashes and blows up in front of you. So like you've gone down and they've gone like
Okay.
too high.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So it's like
it was not his day.
Immediately makes fun of the dead guy. I love it. That's Talia for
think
sure.
that's right. I think
love
that's
it.
right.
I love it. Okay, Victoria. You are flying down one of the Egyptian pyramids
Oh God.
in a hovercraft.
Okay.
Because, you jumped out of a plane and now you're sliding down it. There's someone chasing you and you hit the bottom and you freaking like power slide right past a bunch of people on the tour.
Uh-huh.
And you come to a stop and they all go, and then you deliver your line. So it goes,
Yeah.
shh.
and on your left, the pyramids. Whoa.
Glad I missed the pointy part.
Yeah, that's really good. Because you live. You didn't explode at the top. I like that. That's really good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Jan,
All right.
you're in Italy.
Okay. Love it
And
already.
you are being chased from like top to like roof to roof to roof. And you've been
Yes.
jumping over these roofs and going back, and like you just ran through somebody's like old Italian kitchen. You like went through the window and you took a little piece of pasta and put it in your mouth, and then you ran through and you jumped to a bunch of roofs, and then you all of a sudden you hear like gunshots behind you, and so you're you're weaving it.
Take all of this in.
Yeah.
And then finally you look out the final window and you jump down and you land in a little Italian, you're on the Italian coast, and you land in a little boat.
Okay.
And
Great.
there's two old guys fishing.
Yes.
What
Yes.
do you say
Okay. Great.
to them?
Are they biting?
Not today.
Oh,
And the guys in the water. I like it.
Okay, that
I
was
like
good.
it.
That was
That's
really
sort of
good.
James Bond-esque. You had the wherewithal to sort of hit him with a wink line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then you
yeah.
kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew to jump in that water because
I
you
don't
have
want
a
these guys to
special
get shot.
hood that turns into a
That's
scuba.
nice.
Oh, I have scuba hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, scuba hood, of course. It's a hoodie that's also a scuba suit. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have one?
Yes.
Great.
Okay, great.
Okay. Ryan. Okay.
And you do have one?
But I just thought of a new detail. You're a security guard at Macy's.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
And
Oh my
it is Crimbus time. You are in a high-speed foot chase with the villain of the movie, okay? You're running through Macy's. You run up some type of clothing rack, jump off of it onto Santa's cottage, crash down on the roof in front of the line of kids and parents, tackling the bad guy. What do you say?
Don't forget to tip your elves.
That's good.
Thank you.
Hey.
Trying to make the kids feel like it's normal and okay.
Absolutely. You don't want to
wow.
scare them.
And
Yeah.
it's a comedy, it sounds like. If we're
It's
running
yeah.
through Christmas
Yeah.
The
Mall.
idea is the bad
yeah.
guy didn't tip the elves, and so that's why you tackled
Oh,
him.
That's
Is that what
yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
forget
Sure.
to tip your elf.
Yeah, that's good. I
Yeah.
like
Oh
that.
my God.
I like that. That's
All right.
really good. Thank you.
Great job, everybody.
Okay, so
Really
those
good
were us
job.
being the leads.
Yes.
Yeah, this guy was a lead, the security guy.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
no, that was
Sorry.
It was like
the
observe
movie
and
was,
report. Yeah.
I was
no,
gonna,
I like
or, mall
Paul
cop.
Blart.
It
Mall
was
Pop-
Mall
Mall
Cop.
Pop.
Yeah. Paul-
But I do
Paul
feel
Blart.
bad. I
Paul
should have
Blart.
given you. I should have given you a cool one.
We'll
No,
give him a
that's
cool
good.
one on the next one
Okay.
around. That was
That's
cool.
good.
That was
Yeah, I
cool.
like
I felt like that was cool.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
now we're all the extras who are so
Yeah.
memorable with their one. It's like you met McG and you charmed him in a lunch meeting,
Yeah.
and for some reason you're the person he chose to give that one line that is iconic but will never see you again.
Okay.
Right?
So it's like steal the scene, but not the movie.
Exactly right. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Okay, Talia.
Yeah.
You are on in the south of France, and you've just ordered a crepe, like on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Is there water in the south of France?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where it is.
So you just ordered a crepe. And we've seen, and you're hungry.
Better believe it.
And as you're about to take a bite, like Green Goblin, the Spider-Man villain, zooms by you, and then Spider-Man zooms by and grabs the crepe, and yells back to him, "Thank you, I didn't have breakfast." And then it cuts back to you.
It's not my day.
And the camera stays on you as you have a slow, sad slink away. And you might also be Stan Lee.
Yeah, you're Stan Lee also.
It's not my
by
day.
my comment there.
I love it. That's really
very
good.
good. It's
I also
very
like the scenario of Spider-Man stealing.
That
all
was
the
a
way
good.
through.
I was so deep in it that I
Yeah.
forgot I was even in it.
Wow.
And that's perfect for the role.
Now here's just to keep our the one that popped into my brain, just to take a little break if we need to think about it, is in The Rock. There's the chase scene in San Francisco, and there's this guy outside a hotel, and he's got a weird nondescript accent to do with the beard. He goes, "Oh, do not scratch my car. This is a nice car," or whatever. And then they get someone either runs into his car or they get in and steal it, and he watches it be destroyed. But
yeah,
he's like,
that's really
he's
good.
like, I don't even know. He's like a white dude with like a weird East Atlantic European accent.
Just kind of like rich asshole who gets his stuff.
Yeah. That guy's a good one.
Okay, Victoria,
Okay.
you are in the South. It's as hot as hell. And you're drinking your sweet tea, waiting for the parade to come by. The whole parade, it's 4th of July. The parade is coming by. And all of a sudden, the president flies past in his bulletproof limo, right?
Ooh.
And the villain is chasing him. And what happens is the good guy, not the president, but the good guy who's part of the parade, crashes a float into the bad guy that's chasing the president. But it crashes right in front of you, and your big thing is sweet tea. What do you say?
This event gets worse and worse every year.
Absolutely.
Yes, you
Absolutely.
do. You have to say that.
too. It's
This
just gone
event gets
downhill.
worse and worse every year.
Not this parade.
This event.
This
I love
event.
But it
Wow.
seems
That was
realer
good.
that way. It's like you really have an axe to grind. You
Yeah.
brought history, background, really good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, great job.
We cut to New York City.
We got to.
I love New York City. It's kind of a character in
And
itself.
Dan, you are a guy selling hot dogs.
Okay.
You are minding your own beeswax. Guess what? It's a cold day. It's a cold
Okay.
July day. You got the gloves with no fingies because you got to be able to get the hot dogs. You've been helping people. It's kind of like a cloudy day. All of a sudden, a UFO comes. A UFO comes down, and what's his name? Will Smith and the other guy.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee
Jeff
Jones.
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith in their black suits.
So it was Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, it was Tommy Lee Jones. It was Tommy Lee Jones. I'm sorry.
I like it. Either way.
All three of them.
In their black suits. They're pretty bad boys.
They're bad boys. In the moment that you are handing a hot dog over to a tiny little old lady, these alien and these men in black get into a pointer war, a shooting laser pointer war, and this little old lady gets flown.
And she's not the star. She's not delivering the line.
into the building, and Will Smith catches her, and then he catches the hot dog that you just gave her. The camera cuts to you. Say,
To be clear, Was the old lady an alien that they shot, or the old lady kind of got blown back?
By accident. That's why Wilson has to get her. But don't worry, he still catches her hot dog too. So it's like you think that they're treating Mel really poorly, but then they're.
And is the hot dog guy an alien or a human?
He's a human.
Okay, good.
So they've. Where was the alien? Sorry.
The alien was in the ship that caused it.
And so they blew to the ground. Them falling blew the lady back, and they caught her. Is that right?
No.
What blew the lady back? I'm
Aliens
sorry.
came off, and then they got into like a
shooting
shootout.
war.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they killed the old lady, or they caught it? I'm sorry. I was picturing a different scenario. So when I realized
They didn't kill her, but they did. Something happened where she got blown back. And then Wilson had to run and grab her, but he didn't just catch her; he caught her hot dog.
Kind of your hot dog.
Okay, great.
And then it cuts to you.
Okay, hang on. Only in New York.
He's more interested in the cold. It's cold is the story.
They kind of inexplicably cut back to you after he
A
catches.
freezing July day. I
Oh
love
my
it.
God! Very, very.
That was really good scenario, Talia.
Really good.
So now Ryan needs a cool one.
Yeah.
Sure, they've all been really
Because
good.
his was cool before, but
They've all
But
been
it
good.
felt like a day player.
Sure.
okay.
potentially
So this is maybe a
supporting.
star. Okay.
If you
Did you
wanna
have
do-
one?
I see.
Not really, but no.
Come
Okay.
up with another one if you need me to.
You need me
Talia,
to.
Talia is sobbing by the end of all of hers. Can you imagine the director on set just being like, and could you please just do it this way? The woman is blown, but yeah, just dying laughing.
Right.
It's really funny in my head.
Funny. It's gonna be really good. He catches her hot dog too.
Oh my God.
I mean, that is perfect writing for sure.
Ooh.
All right, Ryan.
Pay
I
us
have
fair
one for you.
wages.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you are. This is kind of cool guy, but it's more in the Will Smith zone of cool guy.
Okay.
Also, like, it's so funny that I was saying Will Smith. I'm very angry still at him.
Yeah, let's not forget we're still mad at you, Will.
Yeah. I just don't want him to hear this and be like, where people are having
Right.
fun.
Yeah, just because we're referencing you.
Yeah.
But don't unsubscribe.
Please, Will.
Yeah, we need it.
Maybe bump up your subscription.
You're being a little cheap.
He comes in once a year, downloads all the backlog, and then deletes the subscription until the next year.
I would take it.
And then the camera cuts to you, Ryan.
You're in the car and some like the like who would this be, like the the Brad Pitt type, or like the suave guy is like driving, and you're kind of like the funny kind of like doesn't play by the rules guy.
Okay. Am I in the passenger seat or the back seat?
You're in the passenger seat.
Okay.
Or no, let's put you in the back seat.
Okay.
And he's driving, and he is getting really he's escaping, or he's chasing something, and he's getting really close to a double-decker bus.
Oh, no.
Where
Because you're
it's
in
like
London?
he's about to hit the bus. He's getting there. You're saying something as he's about to getting there, and then he swerves around, and somehow in the swerve, he like turns the car and shoots the guy out the window that he was supposed to shoot. Okay?
Okay, so this is
I wanted
two-parter.
the lead up and into the shooting.
Into the
Great.
shoot.
Cool.
Great.
Okay.
Yes.
So-
Can we slow down, please? Oh, I've got to go to the loo. Never mind.
Great job.
Great
Thank
That
you.
was good.
Thank you for just a great scenario to live in. I appreciate that.
That was British Will Smith also.
I forgot about that part. I was picturing myself as a Martin Freeman type, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Thank you for indulging me.
That was
It's
really
very
fun.
fun.
I enjoyed that, and I'd say I would cast any of you
Oh, me too.
as the
you guys-
lead or the scene stealer.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
It was also, it was just, I felt like I was there in each one of them.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Ma'am, sorry to stop you. I'm sure you've been getting a lot of condolences and stuff ever since your partner died so heroically.
Yes.
I just want to say that I witnessed what happened.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
When he took down, Dr. Death, and right when he did it, he said the funniest thing, and I just think he would be so proud. He really cracked us all up because.
As my husband was taking down,
It was really funny.
I feel like
I'm sorry, miss, but he's got a
I feel
great
like-
sense of humor.
you can't hear me because you're laughing.
I'm
so
sorry.
loud.
Yes, I'm sorry. I think it's something about the grief with the comedy, but I just thought you
Well,
should know.
I understand everybody, approaches grief in a different way. I mean, when I found out, I knew that I needed to be in nature.
Good for you. That's really.
I didn't say anything funny.
It's not you. I was remembering it.
You were remembering what my
Wickedly
husband
timed.
said? Okay, well, why don't you tell me what he
No,
said?
no.
We do
and
have some
maybe-
of his personal effects here to return to you.
Maybe that'll be.
Okay, I think I'm, my daughter's here. I think we're ready to see it.
If you don't mind,
Your
my
father.
mother's tired.
I'm so tired.
I'm so
Everybody
sorry.
brought all these lilies. I'm allergic to
Sorry.
lilies.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's
The
fine.
lilies away.
Okay,
Put the
yes,
lilies away.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, we'll just maybe give you some of his effects, and we'll be out of your hair.
This was one of the things he used to save the day. He distracted everybody with a laugh. It's a whoopee cushion.
Oh.
He blew up a whoopee cushion and did a big fart sit.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was like Dr. Death was officially dead, and he was like,
Wait.
"Wow, that was quite the chase." And then he sat down, and it was like,
We couldn't be professional. We couldn't. But it was sad too.
at the end of the day, we're just small security guards.
Oh,
Like, what
right.
what can we do? But
Well,
And how did you know my father?
What we didn't. We were just there. We saw him kill Dr. Death, and then of course we didn't know that there was kind of a larger battle happening, and Dr. Death wasn't the only person, he was fighting with, and then of course the Kentucky Maniac came in and killed your dad pretty brutally.
yeah, using the whoopee cushion that you all think is so funny.
He slapped him to death. He slapped his little cheeks
And then
off.
strangled him because he pulled it taut. And
And I'm not laughing at that. That wasn't funny.
No.
Seeing a hero of ours die.
I think we're having a tough time dealing with it too,
Yep.
probably, and so the humor is helping us. He gave us one great laugh before he left.
Isn't
well, that means a lot. That means something.
Do you
we
mind if
want
I
him
hug
to be.
you?
Uh,
that fair?
Just, I'm so
thank you,
tired.
yeah.
You said you have some of his personal effects.
Yeah, the whoopee
The
cushion.
whoopee cushion he was killed with, but he also sat on to make us
The
laugh.
police don't have that.
He also had
We
a
stole it. We took it.
funny reversible hat in his backpack. One side was long hair, the other side was an oversized hat.
honestly, he was losing his hair. That was not meant to be comedy. He was.
Oh, he wanted us to think that
It was
his hair?
it was
Yes.
funny. It was funny. I'm just thankful.
How do
I guess
you
I'm
two
just
get through your day? You are supposed to serve and protect the people of that mall. And honestly, all I see is Groucho Marx and duck soup. What's the honey?
My mother's tired, okay?
Yes,
Surely she could
yes.
think of one other, even the last name of one of the other brothers in the Marx family. Oh, I just told her. Maybe that'll.
No, I can't. These lilies have made me tired.
I'm
Oh,
so
I'm so
sorry. Let
sorry.
me move these further away. I
Thank you.
Yeah,
apologize.
let's get the lilies out of here. We'll get out of your hair. I don't want to say hair because we just kind of learned that it was a sensitive subject for
It's a
your
hair
family,
joke.
but your father was a hero.
Thank you.
Your husband was a hero, and
And he was eating a big hero right when it happened, which was funny because he started coughing and it was going everywhere. It was like Old Faithful, but with hero meat.
you know how. Because he did not know that the Kentucky Maniac was coming. So he does the whoopee cushion, and then I think he knew about the big Avengers thing.
Well, and let's
So
not
he
forget,
orders a hero.
the
to do
Tucky
the
Maniac is not funny on his own
We
right.
shouldn't really get way into it, but he's a funny guy. You know, I know
Did
he killed your
you
husband.
know
and
each
dad.
other before you started this job?
No, we
or-
connected on
Yeah,
this.
we vibe because nobody else liked to have a laugh at work.
Surely your husband made you laugh in the house. Your dad, did he make you laugh a lot?
We are a very serious family.
A very serious family.
I was raised during the Depression,
And
Wow.
I have depression.
That makes sense.
so we try not to make anything lighthearted. We try to keep things very serious to the ground. My husband, he didn't even know a joke. Sir, I can hear you jiggling and giggling over there, and I don't care for it.
I'm so
Let
sorry.
me tell you, my husband, right before he killed the Kentucky Derby, right before he did that, he was
How dare
taking
you?
our sick iguana to the vet.
Oh, we know the iguana.
And yes, he was very sick. That's actually what made me slip. I couldn't catch any of the bad guys because I had slipped on the iguana's puke.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but I slipped on the iguana's puke.
After all
Iggy.
you've suffered from the Great Depression, and now this, and of course your clinical depression, we're so sorry to give you this news. I thought it would make you happy to know that he
Yes.
brought us some joy.
I'm sorry he wasn't
Clearly
able to bring any to your household.
Yeah, we've clearly
We
ruined
don't
your day
want
by telling
joy
you that.
here.
Yeah.
We want reality and hard truths.
Yeah. Well, here's a hard
And-
truth. Your husband was having such a bad time at home
Oh my god.
that he had to be funny when he was doing his work, and it got him killed. Because he's not getting a laugh here. I mean, we're telling you the best stuff you did.
I can't believe you guys aren't having any fun with this.
If you want hard truths, that's the hard truth. Is he died because you are so sad that he couldn't stand it anymore. You didn't need to take the iguana to the vet.
Excuse
We are
me.
right about this. That's for sure.
Excuse me. I never said we were sad. I said we were serious. I feel all kinds of things, but I take it seriously. And now my daughter, she might be very sad. But I didn't say we were all sad. And I think that my husband, I think that he was tricked into doing these yuck clown things. I think he was
Tricked by
already
who?
dead.
Tricked
And
by
you
who?
guys weekend at burning him.
I wish.
I wish.
Yeah.
That movie, number 2. But they're both really good. But number 2, they figured it out with the Bernie movies.
We have spent too much time with the two of you at this
Oh,
funeral.
thank you.
My mother has simply hundreds of people to greet.
Okay, well, go ahead. Hey, a little advice for the next ones. Pull the veil up a little bit. We can't see your face at all. I can't see if you're smiling. I can't get.
We're not.
Comedically,
I
it's
can't tell.
impossible
We're
to
not.
gauge the
We're
end.
not.
I'm not smiling.
You're not.
She's not smiling.
Okay, well, the veil's too thick. I don't want to be rude here. But the veil's too thick.
It
You've
doesn't look
been
like a veil. It
plenty
looks like a
rude.
carpet.
It is a carpet. We didn't have time to get veils. He just died.
So you are hilarious.
Scene. Oh.
I have to do an apology.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
the Depression isn't a joke, but I had to
course,
say it.
of course.
I had to say
Yeah,
it.
she's from the Depression. You
I
have
have
depression.
depression.
Yeah, all right.
He said,
Oh,
I'm
by
sorry
the
about-
way, there's nothing funny about the Great Depression.
And whoopee cushions are serious. No, that is thoughtful of you. We definitely agree that it's, it can be a very sad and real
Yes,
thing.
no, that is
Absolutely.
it is no joke, but it was we
But
were
it-
doing
but
a
you
play
had
on
to
words.
say it. But you had to say it.
What are we if we can't be happy?
Oh my God! Sorry about your time in the Great Depression and your clinical depression. It was very funny.
What year was the Great Depression? When did it start? 23?
29.
Well, I know because Titanic
Mm-hmm.
was before it.
Okay, so we
Okay.
know where it wasn't.
Because at the
And
end,
when was Titanic?
Titanic was in the early 19.
I want to
like
say it was
19,
either
1900.
1911 or 1914.
Titanic or
Titanic?
the Depression?
Titanic.
Titanic, yeah.
Maybe 1911. Maybe it's
Yeah.
neither of the two options that
Because
I said.
then
but
it's like, oh, are you okay?
what's funny?
Talia was so certain she could tell us when the Great Depression was because she knew when the Titanic was. And then she said early 1900s.
That makes sense, though. That's what I would have put it
There
at.
was a time when I knew. There was a time when I knew the Titanic date, and
Sure.
I'm mortified.
No, it's okay. But yeah,
Well, at the end, they
1920-ish.
say, he survived, but then during the Great Depression, he killed himself or something.
1912 for Titanic. Damn.
Yeah.
The movie.
It came out in 1912, and it was 3 hours,
long
which that was
There's a
long.
lot of film.
It was long.
So, yeah, it was 1929 was the big stock market crash.
Yeah, so I could have
Okay.
been alive.
My grandma was
character.
born in 1920, which I always think is a nice round
That's
year.
a
That
great
is.
year.
But I'm like, okay, so she was, I guess, 9 when the Great Depression hit.
Wow.
But I can't even imagine that they were like, things are great before the Great Depression, right? It's still
'Cause they were in
wasn't
the 20s.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that it was the Roaring 20s everywhere, right? It was
Right.
probably the Roaring 20s in
New York City only.
yeah. My
Yeah.
dad was born in 1921 and was living on a farm before the Great Depression
Whoa.
In
Uh,
where?
in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
Olympia, Minnesota.
I've never been, but it seems nice.
yeah.
I'm having I have bad feet, which leads to shoe issues, and they don't sell my size shoes anywhere, so I have to get them online to try them on, and then
Oh, God.
I have this buildup of shoes, and the
Oh,
only way I can
God.
try them on is to play basketball in them, so they get all scuffed up. So
Oh
then I
my
have to clean them to
God.
return them.
Oh
You know
my
what I mean?
God, yeah.
So I have, I think, 4 pairs of shoes right now that I'm like gonna clean and return. But right now they're sitting here, and they were all. I've given up on like the $40 shoes. They just don't work. So I'm like getting the expensive.
Yeah, getting
like,
real
these are
shoes.
good basketball
Yeah.
shoes. So I have 4 pairs of shoes that are all like in the like $100+ that I
Okay.
need to return. But right now it's debt because they don't work. And the reason this is all matters is the only time I ever saw my dad cry was he showed me. I wanted new shoes in high school because that was like the cool thing, and he showed me a book of like people from the Great Depression, and he was like, I had to duct tape the bottom of my shoes. We couldn't buy new shoes, yada yada yada.
Right.
And so the fact that you would make light of that, Victoria, is so hurtful.
Oh, no.
No.
No, but you know those things that your parents was a big deal, and now I
Yeah.
have the thing that is like
Oh,
would be
my
a
gosh,
great
yes.
shame for him to see that I have
Oh
all
my
of these.
God.
Right.
One pair of these shoes he would have never let me buy for that price, let
Yeah,
alone 4
yeah.
of them.
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
God.
Shoes are so expensive. This is not the takeaway, but they are so expensive.
Was it you? Someone suggested to me, they were like, why don't you try to make your own shoes?
What?
I did not say
And I was
talk to
like,
you.
that's-
I'm going to just push back hard and say that was 100% not me.
It sounds kind of like you, Ryan.
No, it
sounds
doesn't.
kinda-
No, it doesn't. No.
No, Ryan said, I feel like we've talked about making your own toothpaste.
I don't know.
Making your shoes would be hard.
I don't even understand.
Well,
With cardboard?
They,
With
what
what?
they were saying is that Tom's, who I've had so many conversations and I can't remember who said anything anymore, but that Tom's and another company were made by, I believe, a brother and sister, another shoe company, because they were trying, like they were and I think the sister shoe company was made like because she couldn't find shoes that worked for her, so she made her own shoes. Yada yada yada. Since then, Tom's has gone under because he went too big too fast, and her company is like politely.
Is she
thriving,
Rothy's or whatever?
Is that right?
I don't know.
But anyway, they were like that. I think her shoe company was born out of the need for shoes for her feet. And it would be like an interesting project.
Yeah, big man shoes.
Yeah, to just be like, all right, how are shoes made? It can't be that hard.
Right.
I
like it.
Especially since you have the insight of like what isn't working for you in shoes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you find a shoe manufacturer and you work with them to create your perfect
Right, that would be
shoe.
nice. Like Nike kind of does that, but it's still not. They still use their base shoes or
Oh
whatever.
my God! Anybody see Air?
I was just about to ask
I
that.
just saw it.
I haven't seen it, but feel free to talk about it. I think I know what the story is.
Yeah.
Thought it was a good time.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a great
I'd
time.
like to see it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Saw it with my dad. Go ahead.
I was surprised how much I liked it for it just being like people talking in rooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of people having scenes in rooms for 2 hours.
Super
and they're
small
good.
story around a really big thing.
Yep.
But like a really small piece of this like huge thing.
I'm pretty obsessed with Nike too. Like it's my like
that out.
one
Hey,
brand that I've liked ever since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And playing basketball, when I grew up right after that story hit.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean? Like I think it's started in 86 or
Yeah,
something like that when
yeah.
he got his shoe deal, 82 or something like that. So when I was like 10, Nike basketball especially was just exploding. And it
Oh
was the
my
coolest thing. And I was
God.
obsessed with basketball. And I used to just spend hours and hours drawing the Nike swoosh.
Oh my
and like
God.
trying to get it perfect because like it's kind of like elegant and difficult.
Totally.
Because if you draw it wrong, it just looks like so wrong.
Yeah.
But if you get the like proportions right, it looks pretty cool, you know.
Ah.
But when you get it wrong, it looks so weird because it's kind of iconic.
It's so iconic.
So I really liked it just because it was like the story of the brand I'm most obsessed with.
That's so sweet.
I really liked it, and
you
I
think
watched
you
it with
could-
my sister. We grew up playing basketball together, so that was
That's
really
very cute. Yeah.
Could you do a good swoosh today? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah,
You put in the 10,000 hours.
absolutely.
And do you do it kind of not 3D, but like bubbled, or do you
Yeah,
just you
bubbled.
do?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Got to do
Good
the
for
bubble.
you.
Got to get because that's the hard part is that the angle of the bottom half is different than the angle on the top.
Yeah.
So they can't like just follow each other. You have to like
You have to.
do both. It's like a
I
shark
see.
fin a little bit.
Yep. I see it.
Just takes some real elegant attention.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
so cute.
Do you guys draw?
No, very bad at it.
Paint?
I used to like do watercolor painting a little bit.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I
But I
like
like
just
it.
creating to create. You know what I mean? Draw, doodle, whatever. In college, I bought a bunch of pens and just was like, I'm going to doodle. And then was just drawing for a while. It never became anything.
That's
But was it
I
relaxing?
love that.
Super relaxing.
Yeah.
My new thing is I just bought a new keyboard that I have no idea how to play. It's like a MIDI keyboard that plugs into your computer.
Yeah.
And it's got little drum pads and keys and like you can make little loops and stuff like that.
Oh, how fun.
And I was just like, why not try to learn this thing or whatever?
Absolutely.
That-
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Great.
Connect it to your Mac. Open GarageBand and have Mr. Tim Blaine teach
Yeah.
you how to
Yeah,
play.
He
exactly.
teach you how to
Shit.
do that.
Yeah.
Holy
It was
shit.
just like those electronic drums that I bought and don't really play with. So now I'm like, well, maybe if I have more of them, I'll play more.
just
I'll
you
go
know?
play the drums.
Yeah, hell yeah. Do
know
you
how
play
to play the
drums?
drums?
No, but wouldn't that be really cool if I did?
Yes.
It would be awesome.
Sometimes I think about a detail that if it were true about me would just be so tight.
I bet it's not that
yeah.
far away.
You could make it true.
How hard could it be?
Playing
Why can't
drums?
you just play the drums?
I don't think I have good enough rhythm. I think that drums are very
drums
hard.
are very hard.
Yeah.
You know, the woman who does my hair is a professional drummer.
Whoa.
I can tell
That's
by
so
your hair.
cool. I take that as a compliment. I take that as a compliment.
Your hair looks pretty sticky. Looks like sticks. Drumsticks.
Anyway, that's all I really have to say about it, except for that I think that's so cool.
That is
Yeah, that's
cool.
very
That is
cool.
Professional, like a studio musician, or is she in a band that?
I like. I think that she sits in with bands. I think she also puts out her own stuff. You know who she plays with when he does shows is she's the
Father
drummer
John
for Paul
Misty.
F. Tompkins.
Whoa.
No, for Varietopia.
Oh, cool.
That's fun.
But she definitely drums with other bands and stuff when they do shows or other singers. I don't want
Yeah.
to mischaracterize her career, but that's
great.
my take on it.
I think
Seems like
she's-
you've characterized it well. She plays drums
Yeah.
for other people.
She plays drums for other people, but I think she also
and her
like
own album.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I
that's
also think
cool.
she must play guitar as well, and she sings, and she's just like
Wow.
like very cool.
Do you feel
That's
like you
so
have
impressive.
a thing like that you're like, I want to do this, but nah, that's not for me. You know what I mean? Like, what do you prevent yourself from that you could just try? Doesn't have to be drums, obviously.
I don't know. Maybe writing, but honestly, or dancing. I was gonna text you the
Yeah.
other day to see if you'd take a dance class with me.
Always.
Any
That's
of
fun.
you.
That's super fun.
I've taken
I
a lot of
always wanted
dance
to be a
classes.
dance. Yeah.
You were
What
taking
kind of
what?
class would you want to take?
Oh, I would take anything. I would take. Oh, well, I guess I don't know like what a contemporary dance class is, but I mean, I grew up doing like ballet and jazz and stuff like that, and I'd take any of those.
Yeah,
I
for
bet it's
sure.
a great foundation. I bet you'd
Yeah.
be advanced.
But it's just I always felt so good after
I
dancing.
love doing a dance class. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like all those like dancey kind of workout classes.
Yeah, I
always
should
liked
take one of
that.
those maybe.
Yeah,
Fun.
there's this, I don't know if it's around anymore, but it was called Cardio Bar, and it's like the ballet. It's like at the ballet bar, but it's like working out and all this stuff. And I always just felt like a goddamn dancer. It was just like up and down and plie and tendus. And
You're
like,
at
it
ABA
was-
and
it
you
was
are.
Isn't
so
that where
fun.
the new UCB school is? Cardio Bar?
Oh,
Training
is it?
Center? In Silver Lake? Or is that different? Doesn't matter. It
I don't know.
simply doesn't
Where's
matter.
the new one?
Silver Lake by Pho Cafe.
By the Foot Doctor.
Silver Lake and Sunset, pretty much.
No, it's not by the Foot Doctor.
It doesn't matter.
Is there a cardio bar there?
That
No,
was an
only
aside,
because
not
I'm
a
dying
5-minute
to
break.
find a place like this, and I want to. Is
well,
there a
it's
place
not
like
there
it?
anymore. I'm saying it was there, and then UCB is there now.
You could dance at UCB.
No.
Why did you dance more UCB?
Well,
But so you took those dance classes and you felt like a dancer and you liked
Oh,
it.
the best.
And did you do it in like musical theater dance classes and stuff?
who are you talking to?
You, but both you.
I took dance classes I took ballet in college and stuff like that, but I don't have the it factor with dancing or singing. I love them both deeply. I really feel like I have the
Same.
passion
Yes.
and the internal drive to do
Yes.
them both, and I don't feel like I have the external talent to do
No.
them.
I feel like they're both very extroverted activities.
Mm.
You have to like want to be seen doing it. Listen to my voice.
Yeah.
Watch me dance. And I don't think that's the way I'm programmed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but
Even
you
though-
have such a nice voice.
You have such
thank
a good
you.
voice.
Thank you so much. But I can't actually use it, because it makes me feel self-conscious. Like I'd rather do an impression of singing
Right,
than
right,
be like,
right.
somebody please come listen to me sing for real.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there
not
ever
what I
a
like.
thing that you could do to break out of that?
I don't know. I
There
don't
a
know
way
that
to-
I don't know that I want that kind of attention.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't really like sitting for people who are singing. Like I don't like that for some reason.
I get that.
I took voice lessons in high school and had to do like a concert where I like wore my homecoming dress and was in my voice teacher's church, and like my family and other people's families came and watched us
Oh my
do a
God.
little singing.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it was very scary. I
What'd
don't
you
like
sing?
to sing in
so
front of
scary.
people. I sang this song called When Will Someone Hear from this musical called Martin Guerre.
I don't know that.
I think
Give
that
us a
it's
little bit.
no.
Come on. Have a few bars.
No.
Yeah, we want to hear it.
No, I would never. No, I would never. I think singing is the scariest thing. I would give like
Yeah.
a huge speech before I would sing for people.
Really?
Yeah. And I get so nervous, my voice shakes. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't possibly.
But I feel like you have like classical training. You're good with like I don't know, theater, and I guess maybe just because you have a good British accent, I feel like you're
Oh,
very
thanks.
I don't know, classically
No, I get
trained.
that.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, I get that
Seems
vibe.
like you're
I pick up
skilled
that
at
from
those
you.
things, even if they're uncomfortable.
I'd be happy to sing in a group of people singing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well,
I think
got
about
a
joining a
group right
church.
here.
What? Yeah, I would love if we all sang together. I want to do karaoke for my bachelorette.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karaoke for
Oh,
What's
my
your
yeah.
bachelorette.
karaoke
Oh, yeah.
song?
Oh, we're
Boy.
gonna
Do you guys have?
I never
go-to
do it. I'm
karaoke
too scared.
songs?
But in a room of friends,
Yeah.
We're gonna do karaoke for a bachelorette.
Great.
That's what she said.
what do you want?
I was
Oh.
just telephoning.
What's your karaoke song?
I don't know. I do try to think of them because you kind of got to find something that's in your register.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's not just
hard.
a song you
so
like.
we're
It's
gonna
like,
have to
what's
plan ahead.
good?
We're
Yeah.
gonna have to plan ahead.
Well, but
Right.
see, you could sing a musical song and it'd be fun. Or at least I would think it was.
But I'm embarrassed to sing in front of friends.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, great.
No.
So I see here you picked Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody. Very great song.
Thank you.
And just really quick before we get into it, will you be doing it the falsetto, or will you be doing it in the range of kind of the voice I'm hearing you speak in now?
I'll probably just be doing the falsetto parts.
Okay, we're going to give you another song. I'll let you choose back through there. We just kind of want everybody here to be in their in pocket for what they're capable of.
Oh.
So I'm trying to help you here.
Oh, okay.
I'll go next.
Just from your yeah.
Okay, I'll think about it.
yeah.
We're gonna sing Dixie Chicks, Cowboy Take Me Away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
great. Let me
just
find
the
that here.
chicks.
The chicks,
yeah.
it's not Dixie
The chicks,
anymore.
yeah.
Great, glad to hear that. That's a fun one. And
But
you'll-
there's just two of us. Yeah.
instead of the three.
Yeah.
Great. So what I need you to do is find. Are you sisters?
Yeah. Admit it. We're sisters.
Fine. We're sisters
Wait,
by
you guys are
marriage.
sisters?
Yes.
She's married to my brother.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm sorry,
But you
we-
are Candace.
I know, Anna.
You seem like you come from the same house, I swear. That's really interesting. but-
Thank you for saying so.
Of
I
course.
feel that way.
Of course.
I agree.
So you're saying you're not going to let us do the chicks?
Well, it's we try our best here to get an authentic performance out there, and what you'll notice is this part sucks. You know, there's a lot of turning down and a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But then when we get to the performance, you will kill. It's a guarantee
Oh,
here.
wow.
But we just don't want anyone embarrassing themselves or making someone sit through something that they're not enjoying. You know, this is kind of a higher tier.
I guess could I do Kiss by a Rose from Seal?
Wonderful choice, and this is perfect for
Okay,
you.
good.
This
Do you guys
is
mind a
perfect for you.
dramatic song?
Oh my god,
No,
not
we
at
love
all.
it.
Okay, I'm not dramatic, but it does just kind of fit in my vocal range.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. And may I just, I know you because you've come in before.
Yeah.
And so may I just say that your ex-wife is in the same range, looks-wise, as Heidi Klum. So this will
Can't
really,
imagine.
this will really work for you.
I think
Yeah.
you have the
I
same
think this
emotional-
is too personal.
It's
I think
really-
people come to karaoke to just sing for fun, not to fit.
Yeah, the
Well-
whole point is that you don't fit. I'm obviously not Madonna and getting up on stage. I'm not a virgin. Nobody would believe that.
No.
No comment. No comment on that.
I don't
want
want to hurt you, Anna, but everybody thinks you're a virgin. Okay.
Nobody would
Anna,
believe
I
it
don't wanna
for
hurt
a
you, Anna.
second. Nobody would fucking
I
believe
can
that.
see it. I can see
No
it.
way. There's not a chance in hell somebody think I get on stage, I have my microphone, I'm like a bird. Like
Every time
yeah,
she
right.
says that she's had sex, she goes, "I just got done twisting around." And,
Oh my God.
I know. And
Look, I'm not going to challenge you on whether or not you're a virgin. I'm hearing from your sister you might not be. But
I'm-
I just want
I'm
to say
100%
the truth-
not.
It doesn't matter. The truth will come out when you're on stage. So you might as well tell it to yourself so that you can tell it to the
You know, all this
audience.
ex-wife talk, can I change mine to we're not going to take it?
We're not going to take
Yeah, we
it.
knew.
Yes,
Something like
sister.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Thank you.
And it works great for your hair situation. And,
What do you mean?
You know, just like current day D. Snyder.
Oh my God. Is this because my plugs, my head rejected my plugs?
It's not because of that, but you look like modern D. Snyder, so it's great.
That
And
would
you
be,
look angry.
I'm not going to take it. My head is not multiple we.
Well, that would be if your head was singing the song. It would
So
be
you
saying,
think
"We're
the
not gonna
hairs are
take
saying
this."
we're not going to take it to the head?
You are
I've had it.
projecting
This
that.
place is really, really
wait.
nice, and I just want to perform here.
Yeah, no, that song works great for you. I think you're just a little self-conscious about the hair.
We're
thing.
not gonna take it.
So great. That
right,
works
all right.
great for you. So we'll be doing that. And would you like to go right away, or would you like me to get their song so we can
No,
roll
get
right
their
into
song
it?
too. I'm gonna think about mine.
Okay, great. No, I think it's good for you. I think
Okay,
it's really
all right.
perfect. Don't. I wouldn't rub your hand through your hair as much as you are right now. Though.
Okay,
It's
all
just
right.
some of it is kind of coming off. All right. And did we have a chance to think about it over here with the
oh yeah.
sisters?
We want to sing LFOs. So we're
Oh, great!
I
yeah.
like girls that wear
Abercrombie and Fitch. Ticker if I have one wish.
Great.
And girls pass by for the summer.
You guys are
So
definitely.
just make sure to look at the lyrics when you do it. Just make sure to look at the lyrics on the screen there, because that'll help.
But right
as
in
a
your
girl-
range. I mean, it is
Does
in
a
the range
girl
of
who's
shy
had
and quiet.
sex sing that?
What's that?
Of course.
That
Does a
song,
girl who's not had sex
that
sing
song
that?
is actually the most popular with young.
That to me is maybe the most
teenagers.
virgin song I've ever heard.
Yep.
Absolutely
I agree.
not. A guy talking about having a girlfriend. What? That's crazy. All right, I'll try again. How about?
No, that song is great for you. Like I said, you,
No.
Well, I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
What song do you sing?
Oh.
Because all I'm hearing is no, no, no.
Yeah.
Is that what you sing? Destiny's Child?
No.
No, of
Or
course
Megan Trainors. My name is what? My sign is no. I mean,
Yeah.
it's no.
No,
My
my
sign
name
is
is
no.
no.
My number is
Megan
no.
Trainor do a song where
You
she
need to let
covered
it go.
Slim, the real Slim. My name
Oh,
is by Eminem.
do you
but-
sing Aerosmith's Crazy?
Okay, that's I don't like.
Do you
that
sing
suggestion.
Britney Spears? Crazy?
Do you sing Britney Spears? Toxic.
I didn't accuse any of you of being crazy. I didn't accuse any of you of being.
Do you sing Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell?
Okay. What I
Do you sing Meatloaf's Objects in the Rearview Mirror? Maybe closer than they
I
appear.
would do anything for
Oh,
love.
do that one.
That's good for
Do
me.
you ever do you do Spice Girls?
this is the reason
I
it's
would
hard
love
to
to
have a
hear Spice
conversation
Girls.
with you three is because you say your thing and then you go and think for a second to think of a new song. So everybody says a thing and goes off to your corner, and then give someone else enough time to come from their corner to think of their song. All right, so it's a challenge. But
Well,
no, I
your
don't
book,
sing any of those
the writing is so tiny
This place is so nice.
because there's
that
a
I
lot
have to
of
go.
songs there.
You only have lights in the corners. I have to go to the corner. I have to look at my book. I have to see the tiny writing, which like right here is Shania Twain. I feel like a woman.
Great.
Can you imagine a girl who's never had sex singing that song?
No.
That'd be
I sang it
insane.
exclusively when I had not had sex yet.
No.
I danced to what? Anna, what? I danced to it at a school talent show. So what's
Yes,
your?
you in the corner. Did you finally think of one?
Yeah, I'd like to sing "Criminal," please.
I
by
got one
Fiona
for
Apple.
you,
Yeah,
host.
by Fiona Apple.
I got one for you, host. Meredith, whatever. I'm a bitch.
Brooks.
Oh yeah.
Meredith Brooks, I'm a
think.
bitch. That's your tone.
Okay.
The sirens are going. Time for me to sing "Criminal."
Now would be an opportune
Now
time.
would be. Are we going to capitalize on the reality of that moment?
Those, if we're being as smart about this as we are here at my job, those were ambulance sirens, so they wouldn't come for a criminal.
They would if that criminal had been shot after the crime.
Okay, great. That'll be your song. Someone singing Fiona Apple's "Criminal" right after someone has been shot. There you go. We're not going to take it over here. And
Okay. One more time. Let me just flip through these.
Something sexy. Something
Something
sexy.
feel free to go to your corner, and we can come back to you.
No.
And again, own
Something
who you
sexy.
are. You don't have
Okay.
to prove anything to me.
Right.
Something sexy. Fly me to the moon, baby. A little snotty.
A little snotty.
Sinati.
Sinati. Frank Sinati. Frank Sinatra, the sexiest man alive
It's currently.
currently. Are you telling me that you guys all haven't had sex to that song?
Fly me to the moon.
Oh, that's good.
Whoa.
You
That's
should
really
do that.
good. You should sing.
Okay. We're taking away. We're not going to take it. We're giving you Sinatra "Fly Me to the Moon."
So do a caricature Sinatra.
What
Okay,
am I
yeah.
going to sing?
I don't know.
Can you
Stop
please
trying-
recommend a
sing.
sexy song?
I can no because you're a virgin.
I
can
think you
recommend a
should
song for
sing
you.
"Sister Christian." You know that song?
Mother,
What's your price for flight? Because I've heard that he wrote that song for his sister about losing her virginity.
is that true?
Why
think
would
so.
I-
I know that sounds crazy, but I swear that's what I heard.
What
No.
a sicko.
No, I
Candace
think it was
sometimes
like
makes
in a
shit
loving
up.
way, maybe. Like, don't
Here,
get.
why don't you just do some musical theater? I think that would fit for you. Maybe.
Okay, I'll do
something from
whatever
the chorus
Lola
line.
wants.
Cloud.
But I'll do
Sung by
whatever
Little
Lola
Baby
wants.
Cosette.
Ring of
Can I?
Keys.
Are you not hearing me? I will sing whatever Lola wants.
That song is
from
about
Damn Yankees.
a woman who has sexual power and confidence.
I'll take it.
I think it may even be the devil, if I remember.
Sign
correctly
me
from the
up.
play.
Devil went down to Georgia.
All right, new song for you, sir.
Scene. That would be a great way to do karaoke. The person has to go like, no, you can't do that one. You're not good enough.
That's a hard scene to do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
My brain did.
Yeah, Dan.
Thanks for the apology.
Motorin. You know what? That's in my head because of the movie Air. Not to bring it back, but
Oh,
they
is it
kept
in Air?
using that in the
Great
preview. It was
Uh-huh.
fun music. Fun music.
Oh, it's in the preview. Do they use it the same way as it was used in
Don't remember.
Boogie Nights?
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't that what's playing when they're at Alfred Molina's house and
haven't
doing the
seen
cardio?
it.
You haven't seen Boogie Nights?
Oh, well, I've seen parts of it, but not in.
Honestly, I feel like I haven't seen all of
Honestly.
Boogie Nights.
Maybe we should watch it.
We should.
Can't see the time. 59 minutes. I think we're done.
I think we're pretty close, guys. And I'll tell you what, it's been a happy hour for me.
It is in a happy hour.
Happy hour.
What's coming up next for you guys? We're rocketing into summer. Do we have big fun summer plans? Are we excited for something small? I'm excited for it to not be cold in the morning at my house. I'm excited to sleep with my windows open
Oh,
and
gosh.
just feel like, fresh air all the time.
Gorgeous.
really nice.
And then it's going to
Nice.
get too hot and I'll get pissed off. But right now,
There's gonna
I'm
be a
excited
sweet
about
spot.
it.
Yeah.
Little zone.
Yep.
That's nice.
I'm excited about.
What are we excited about? What are we excited about?
I never think about this stuff.
I was trying to plan a trip. I was trying to plan a last minute trip to New York because there is speaking of musicals, there's a slight window of a week where two people that we know are going to be on Broadway at the same time.
What
It's
the
like,
actual
yeah.
fuck?
it's like, how
Who?
does this ever happen? Darcy Carden
And
is in the
Brig-
Thanksgiving play.
Brigga?
And Briga Heelan is in the I forget what it's called, but the Britney Spears
Yeah.
musical. And it would be cool to see both of
That's
those.
so
But then
fun.
you start looking up flights and actually planning, and it's like, I can't do this.
Oh, a $2,000 trip to see.
That
yeah.
sucks
Yeah.
too because
And that will cost me money to leave here because I won't be doing work. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
it's tough. Nothing is enjoyable for me. No, that's how you got to find a cheap
That's tough.
trip.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to do New York cheap.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
it's
is
tough.
it? I mean, do you know anyone there?
Here and there, but nobody
Not
who's
to
like,
stay
oh,
with.
look at my beautiful house in New York.
Yeah.
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 Can I come stay on this couple friends of mine's couches?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Yeah. But I feel like direct flights from LA to New York should be $200.
The whole
know.
thing, yeah.
The whole round
That's
trip.
the big commute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something happened in the pandemic and everything got ruined. Everything got really expensive.
Everything
and
is
it
so
never came back.
expensive.
I've been
Yeah.
looking at used cars lately,
Oh no.
and a shitty used car cost as much as an expensive car when I was a kid.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit is
Especially in
just
California.
doubled. It's just doubled.
Food is so expensive.
It's crazy.
I used to remember sandwiches?
Yes.
Just not being $20.
Totally.
Oh my gosh, lunch in general
Yes.
is too
So
expensive.
The lunch is too damn expensive.
Lunch
It used
now
to be
costs
like-
what dinner costs.
I
Yes.
know.
Used to
and
cost.
dinner costs like a special night out.
That's right.
And a special night out, don't get me started.
No such thing anymore. Not at these prices. It ain't
No
special.
such thing anymore.
I agree. The rent is too damn high.
the rent is too damn
the
high.
sandwiches is too damn high.
But hey, it will never get solved.
Well, we always have the love of our friends. You know what I mean?
Amen.
And
that's
the
free.
truth. Yeah, it is.
And, maybe somebody that's listening wants to sponsor
Sandwich day.
Sandwich
maybe
Day.
somebody who needs to rehabilitate their image after slapping
Thank you, that's
somebody
what I'm talking
very publicly.
Maybe they
Will?
want to be a little silent investor.
Mr. Smith? Is it?
Mr.
Billiam
Smith is it.
Smith.
Mr. Billiam?
Well, thanks to everybody. Sorry, we don't have anything we're excited about this summer, except for Ryan.
I'm really excited.
No, we're excited about Victoria's bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Karaoke
And wedding.
bachelorette.
Yeah.
And it's
So
gonna
many
be-
good things.
Hopefully as fun as that scene was.
I doubt it. I don't know if there's any way.
Nothing's as fun as that scene.
I hope
if
you
there's
leave
any
Victoria's
way.
bachelorette party and go, that was hard.
That was hard to do. Well, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to another happy hour. We just love each other so much. And we love you for watching. And bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.